The Shining Star. Issue number 4. November the 6th, 1990. Great Train Robbery Getaway Car Found? Residents of Shining have been left intrigued after an abandoned car, a racing green Jaguar Mark II, was discovered earlier this week in light undergrowth just off Bush Heath Lane. The vehicle, described as being in surprisingly good condition despite its apparent age, was found by a local dog walker during a morning stroll. According to the witness, the car was partially concealed beneath overhanging branches and brambles, suggesting it had been there for some time, though not necessarily for decades. At first I thought it was just an old wreck someone had dumped, the dog walker said. But when I got closer, I realized it was a classic Jaguar, and in decent shape. Then I looked inside and saw the money. It looked like a small fortune. The discovery of several bundles of old white and blue banknotes, believed to date back to the mid-20th century, prompted the individual to contact the police immediately. Officers arrived at the scene shortly after and cordoned off the area. The vehicle was later towed away under police escort for further examination. Since the news broke, rumors have been rife across the village. The most sensational theory, though purely speculative, suggests the Jaguar could be connected to the Great Train Robbery of 1963, one of the most infamous heists in British history. During that robbery, a gang of thieves intercepted a Royal Mail train traveling from Glasgow to London and stole more than £2.6 million. A staggering sum at the time, much of it in similar banknotes to those reportedly found in the Jaguar. Intriguingly, historical accounts indicate that a Jaguar matching the same description was allegedly used by some of the robbers as a getaway vehicle. However, this theory raises more questions than it answers. If the car had been linked to the Great Train Robbery, why would it only surface now, nearly 30 years after the crime? Could the vehicle have been hidden and forgotten? Or is its presence in Shining merely coincidence? These questions have fueled further, and even less substantiated rumors that one or more of the robbers who were never caught might have lived quietly in the area under assumed identities. "It's an eerie thought," said one local resident. "To think someone involved in such a famous crime could have been living right here among us all these years." For now, however, local authorities have urged caution. In a brief statement, a spokesperson for Gloucestershire Police confirmed that the vehicle is under investigation and that no conclusions should be drawn until forensic and historical analyses are complete. "We understand public interest in this discovery," the statement read, "but we ask that people refrain from speculation until the facts are established." As villagers await official word, the mystery of the abandoned Jaguar continues to capture local imagination. A reminder that even the most peaceful countryside lanes may yet hold stories from the past, waiting to be uncovered beneath the leaves. In other news, Shining has been temporarily cut off from the outside world following complications with the roadworks on Mile Road. Gloucestershire Council has informed us that the issue will be resolved within 24 hours. The answer to last week's very clever question was Jorge Luis Burruchaga. Editor's notes. Unpublished. The discovery of the vehicle is unusual, though not entirely surprising. Given that Shining is a relatively affluent area, it's not uncommon to find expensive or vintage cars dotted around. What's truly odd is the condition of this one, and that it's only been found now, in a spot so popular with walkers. The valuables left inside make me think someone wanted it to be discovered, though for what reason is anyone's guess. My own suspicion, and I'll stress this is purely speculation, is that it could somehow be connected to Melvin Stubbs, the landlord of the Crooked Antler in the village. With his thick East End accent and Hardman persona, Melvin has always seemed a bit of an outsider. How he ended up in Shining remains something of a mystery. There are long-standing rumors he was mixed up with a London crime gang in the 1960s, and lately I've noticed a few suspicious-looking characters hanging around the pub. I'll be looking into Melvin's backstory carefully to see if there's any truth to it.